Yo. Hello. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're from. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. We're having an absolute nightmare. The keyboard that I use, right, ran out of battery. And being the new house we're in, we haven't had a chance to go through all this shit to have the batteries we need. I need AAA batteries, right? AAA, and we don't have any. And there's no port to charge it, so I cannot type because I'm not on a laptop, I'm on a Mac Mini. So we cannot even type. So this is going to be a fun stream. We're going to see how this goes. Hey Dan, Gabriella, Janice, let me just actually move you guys over here. Hey Cards, Daniel, Zhang. What's good, guys? I'm gonna have to figure this out somehow because I need to be able to type. We can trade still because it is basically just the mouse, but we can't journal any trades, we can't search things up, we can't. So we have to make sure everything is there, right? But we're gonna figure it out. There are a few setups that we're going to look at in just a second. Before we get into it, like up the stream if you haven't already. I know I've been a bit inconsistent with streams. Friday, or the whole of last week, I was in Amsterdam, if you didn't know, which was pretty mad, so there is that as well. But yeah, like up the stream if you haven't already. EJ on the 5 min. Yeah, I see that, but it's not really much here. I can't get rid of this either. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to. Hey Elizabeth. Hey Terry. Right. Oh shit, you're back. Welcome, sir. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. I had a little holiday in Amsterdam for a few days. I went literally this time last week, but we're back now. We are looking on EJ. This is a potential setup, right? Then there is also GBPJPY. We need a fair value gap on, or we need an IFEG pretty much on both of these, to be fair, because it's getting a little bit messy. Hey Rodrigo, hey Edward, hey Davor, how's it going, man? We need to see this. We want to see an IFEG here, but we probably need to invest both of these, I can't lie. So it's pretty much invalid now. EJ, if we get an IFEG here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 candles. Not too bad. We've had an accumulation here. I would still say that this is a manipulation. It's not too big of a move away. Then we just try and target the other side. So this is probably the cleanest 420s. This is probably the cleanest setup that we have at the moment. There is also gold, but that's just melted down. It just fell off a cliff there, so we can't really take that. On the 1 minute, we could. Let's tell you what. Yeah, let's try this. it is bullish on the 1 minute. There's a 4-hour fair value gap that we're respecting. We've got a nice little, there's not really much of an accumulation there, can't lie. Got 26 seconds to decide. It's more of a retracement than anything. It could be considered an accumulation, but okay, we didn't even inverse it. Yeah, that would have been an impulsive trade, I think. We're not going to take that. Oh, fuck, I have to keep... So we're not going to take that. It's not really accumulating. If we see something a bit of a stronger accumulation, maybe. But for now, no. But yeah, back on the 5. It just fell off a cliff. We did have something like this. What do you think about GBP Swiss franc? It looks like it's already kind of played out. You can see this here, this accumulation, then the manipulation, then the distribution. It could potentially be accumulating again if we go back up, but it's too early to say. But it could be. But gold fell off a cliff. I'm not going to take a trade here. GJ needs to inverse both of these, but then also the risk to reward ratio just kind of becomes really, really low. So it's not worth taking those. But I mean, let's just see how the 5 minute forms. Oh, fuck. So just to, stay on top of things, right? We've got potentially a setup, probably not on here anymore, but we've got a potential setup on EJ, which is not that good looking. We've got GJ, which could potentially play out quite well. We have gold, which isn't really giving us an entry. So pretty much it's literally just GJ is the only thing that we could take. The risk to reward ratio is pretty low. It is going to be a 1R. You could target. It's not really anywhere to target. You know what I mean? So just go for the other side of the accumulation. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, if we form a fair value gap here, we could then just do that to get a 1.6. Because if we form an imbalance here, we could have our stop loss maybe up here, which is like technically risking 1.5%, but just close the trade when we inverse this. That could be, something that could play out quite nicely for us. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge. Once we get the ICT, we'll then look at it. Euro USD 5 minute and 1 minute. On the 1 minute, yeah, it looks like we are starting to accumulate. Okay, so it's starting to pick up the pace a little bit now, guys. This is pretty good. We're starting to pick up the pace a bit. We've got a nice little early start to an accumulation on EU, which is not bad. USD/JPY, nothing. This is an absolute write-off. Let's just get this off the fucking list. USD Swiss franc, nothing here really. We've got an IFG, but no accumulation for it. USD CAD, Euro CAD has got an entry right now, which we've missed. Again, the risk to reward ratio is pretty low and there's nowhere to really target. We'll leave that here, see how that would have played out, but I'm not going to jump into that now. GBP CAD looks alright, to be fair. On the 1 minute. What's the bias? Bullish. GBP CAD on the 1 minute. Let's just inverse this here. If we do that, be an entry that looks something like this. Pretty low R. Could target the halfway of this. Gives us a 1.4. That's not too bad. So we could actually take this. This could be done. Then there's also, what else was there? So there's GJ, GBP CAD, Euro USD. There's a few bits and pieces here. I'm gonna label them all now. Euro JPY as well, and then GJ. I find the volume low. It doesn't look too bad. No, it looks fine to me. We've had CPI today. I wouldn't say we've got low volume. How was June for you in 5? Oh, in percent? I don't know, I haven't really totaled it up. I think at the start of the month we did alright, didn't we? We made like 4 or 5%. We'd have to properly break it down. Go into the old stream journal. May had a good end. There was a good end to May. May was a good month. I don't know. I haven't told it up in percentage. I haven't told it up. But it's not been too bad, you know. I made a little bit less because I was traveling and, you know, moving house and, you know, fucking settling down and stuff. I made a little bit less than May, which was a decent month. But I haven't told up the percentage, so I cannot tell you. Sorry. GBP cards completely reversed off that little fair value. This is why it's so important to look out for these things here, right? Because technically we had an IFVG here. Actually, we didn't even have an IFVG. It looks like we did, but you know, this is why even if we inverse this, you got to wait for this one as well, because we could just respect it and come down off it, just like we have right here. EU is nicely consolidating right now, so this could be a potential setup for us. Right, I think we're getting the batteries delivered, so we should be okay. Right, what's the bias on EU? So the 4 hours bullish, took these lows, respecting this, but more importantly took the lows. Daily, also bearish, it's bullish, sorry. It's took this low here, respecting this for value up. The weekly doesn't really matter, but that's also bullish, okay? And the 1 hour's bullish as well. So we've got a clear bullish bias, no issues, no confusion, no contradictions here. Clear bullish bias, right? So what I want to see is this, right? And then obviously the IFVG, etc. So if we set an alert for this, and then also if we look at the target, so let's say we do get the entry, what's the target going to be? What's the exit going to be? Well, the exit will be below the low, but the target, I think the best place to target will be the middle of this fair value gap right here. That seems the most reasonable place. So we're looking potentially at like a 2 to 2.3R trade. If we get something like this, GJ is inversing this fair value gap potentially. So let's see how we react to that. If we inverse that, we do also have one that we've left behind here, which we can again use to as a reference point to then get a slightly better risk to reward ratio. So let's set an alert on GJ for this. EU's just pinged me as well. So EU is pushing down now. Let's see if we can hold this. There we go. We've started to manipulate down. We've took these lows right here. If we can push down again, because we've just invalidated this fair value gap, I'd obviously be able to take a better entry. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to set another alert because that got pinged and we just completely flipped back up off of it. So we're going to set another alert. wait for that to get pinged, and then we can go from there. I want GJ to inverse this for like, but it's got 1.5 minutes left, and it's a doji candle with a very long bottom wick, which is very indecisive, and it's more against us than for us, to be honest. Especially after having that after a little move down. Oh, Euro GBP thoughts? Euro GBP? Have we got this here? Euro GBP, let's have a look. It looks like it's already played out. Manipulation, distribution, there's nothing here. What about the 1 minute? Oh, I need to get rid of these manually, don't I? 1 minute is consolidating, but I'm fine. I'm waiting for these. EU and GBPJPY. I think EU is my favorite because it's still kind of fresh. We haven't ruined it yet. We haven't made it, messy yet by going back and forth between fair value ups and stuff. So this would be my favorite. This would be my preference. Like up the stream. I'm trying to be a bit more active. But again, tomorrow there won't be a stream because it's my girlfriend's birthday. So I'll have the whole day off and stuff. Can't blame you there. But there are some cool things coming. Let's talk about this then. Whilst we wait for this setup. So obviously I went to Amsterdam. I got 3 videos lined up actually. Let me see if I can show you them. So we got 3 videos lined up. We got tomorrow, I'm releasing a video on how liquidity moves the markets, right? Then on Saturday, I've got a vlog, a day in the life as a full-time day trader in Amsterdam. And then I've got another challenge video. So as I said a few days ago, I want to be a bit more creative with the videos. With YouTube, a lot of people just do the same thing. They either do, ranking things, breaking down trades, breaking down how to use these specific tools, or a day in the life. They're all boring. They all just do the same shit, right? I'm trying to be a bit different. So obviously I've got a day in the life here and a breakdown of how tools work. You kind of got to have that. But here, I tried trading in Amsterdam while stoned and this happened, right? So that's a challenge video, right? It's a bit unique. I don't really think I've seen anyone do that. But also after that, so tomorrow, right? Let's just get the charts back up. Tomorrow, get in. Tomorrow, I'm going to be Thursday, I'll have a spin the wheel, right? So we'll have a wheel like over here or something, or like right here for us to spin, right? Which is going to be forfeits. So when we take a trade on stream, right? If it loses, right, we spin the wheel, and on that wheel there'll be forfeits that you guys decide, right? Obviously with some kind of exceptions, not just anything passes. But if you guys decide what forfeits to do, I spin the wheel. So we lose a trade, spin the wheel, and then I make a YouTube video doing that specific forfeit, right? That's a whole series. We're also going to be doing a stream series where we do trade and stuff normally, but we're going to be messing up the risk management a little bit and going to turn $100 into $1,000 live on stream. And also, once we've completed that, or just before it, we're also going to do a group funded account, right? So all you guys will decide the trades that we take, and then from the payouts we get from that funded account, I just give it back to you guys, either through like giveaways or literally just, I don't know the best way to do that, but we'll find a way to give it back. So let's say we do a 100k account, you guys pass it, you get a 2k payout, and then I give you all like 20 quid or something, I don't know. But we had some sick things on that wheel. I haven't changed it. I think I did a spin the wheel at the end of one of my videos, the trading stoned in Amsterdam. But other than that, I haven't removed it, I haven't changed it. I think I might have removed the one that we did though. We got 2. Well, that's another thing as well that just reminded me. I'm also, if you guys get enough likes on the next YouTube video, I think it's 50 likes, I'll be doing a 12-hour stream. So we stream from like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. to like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. just completely. And I think we'll do that on a Thursday, so that then the Friday we're off if it's a no trade day or something like that. So we're doing a whole 12-hour Asian session stream, taking every 1 minute setup we see and seeing how it plays out. That's a whole other challenge as well. So just to summarize that, we're going to have like a continuously playing out like series where we have every losing trade, we spin the wheel and then do a YouTube video on that forfeit. That's going to be happening forever. There's another thing which is turning $100 into $1,000. Then there's another thing which is doing a group funded challenge, and then there's also another thing which is doing an Asian session stream for the whole night. And then also in January, I've set this time aside now. In January, the end of January, so February. In February, we're going to be going away for 3 months, basically setting 3 months aside, and we're going to be going different countries every week. And you guys decide the country that we go to, and you guys, or the trades that we take, decide if we can go to that country or not, right? So we'll be doing like 10 countries in 12 weeks. So there's, this isn't just, your genuine day in the life of a millionaire Forex trader living in Cyprus or Dubai. It's none of that shit. It's not like how to use AMD for the 1500th time. It's creative shit, stuff that's a bit unique and a bit more entertaining whilst also relating it to trading still, which is the perfect balance. So look forward for that, look out for that. So tomorrow there's no stream, but I will be releasing a liquidity video. Then on Saturday we do a day in the life vlog. Then next Saturday, so in 11 days, the 26th, we'll be doing the Trading Stoned in Amsterdam video. And then from there, the challenges start. Let Gio gets to decide. That'd be pretty cool. Oh shit, we've got a potential fair value gap here on Euro USD. Look at the odds of that. I drew that out like 10 minutes ago. Perfect, we've got a fair value gap here. If we inverse this, we're going to take the trade. Give us a big fat displacement candle, come on. No. So close. I'll set an alert. GJ is just completely reversed. We're not in this trade, by the way. We didn't take this. Hey, Ash. Looks like this is our only potential trade right now, guys. There we go. Let's get it ready to take. Let's get it ready to take. I mean, if we get a displacement candle, we could still potentially take that. Come on. This is getting uglier and uglier. So close to the entry, so close. Literally, like, there's 6 different parts of a trade, and we're on like the 5th part. The last part is just managing the trade. Literally, the closest we could get to an entry. Yay. Great one. So that's just not a thing anymore. We could still potentially get a fair value gap though. You know, you could call that an accumulation. If we, you know, you could get something like this. I'm 1 minute ahead of you looking at the candles. It's the delay in YouTube. It's like, so what you're seeing is like already delayed. So it looks like you're ahead of me. But we're basically saying at the same time, you're just seeing my reaction 30 seconds later. Sorry about this, guys. It's just, you know, the way the markets work. It's not like we're ignoring setups here. It's literally like there isn't any. Give me 1 second. My batteries are here, I think. 1 sec. Right. We have secured them. First, actually, let's just break down this setup here. EJ sells. Nah. Fuck's sake. Can't even get in it. There we are. Fuck it, I'm leaving it there. Oh. Right then. Let's see if we can get these batteries out, because we struggled last time. Oh. Fuck. Let's go. Get in, we're back. We are back. Get in. Right. So, entry, there is not much. There is on gold, but it's not really much of an accumulation. EuroCAD. I mean, we could. But EU. Okay, yeah, EU. EU looks like it's the one. But even this is a pretty low risk to order ratio. We're going for a 1 to 1. I mean, it's not too bad, you know. A 1 to 1 a day. Can't hurt. And it dropped again. Pretty trash, cannot lie. EuroCAD, is the bias bullish here though? Yes. By far. There is not much here, guys. There's not much here. If we consolidate, if we manipulate up, we are consolidating right now. So this could be the next one that doesn't give us an entry. This is a write-off now, I think. GBP CAD, just a mess again. Euro CAD, how did that play out? Yeah, it's just another mess. Euro JPY is the only one we can really take now, so we're going to see how this plays out. We want a manipulation up, reversal, IFEG, entry, targeting the lows or whatever, right? So let's see how this trade goes. Nasdaq 5 minute. I don't trade Nasdaq. Let's see how this goes. It looks like we are trying to reverse up to here now. So if we can just continue that little push up, get a fair value gap formed, this could be the move. All depends on the way we manipulate though. If we manipulate down, then this is just a complete write-off. It's not even considerable. Let's set an alert here. Go look at something else for a bit. Nah. No. This is a huge mess. We have had CPI today. I was hoping maybe we could get like a pretty decent move off of it, but it's just sideways. We were looking at this as well, which also didn't play out. We've seen like 7 potential setups today. None of them have given us an entry, and none of them have played out. Let's see what this one does. Looking fairly promising. Like up the stream if you haven't already, guys. Gold played out. Oh yeah, that didn't give us a proper entry though, really, did it? Like, we didn't really have an accumulation there. Please don't manipulate down, EJ. Please don't manipulate down. Please no. Please no. Come on. pinged. GBP CAD. Oh, it's way too late. Yes. Yes, it worked. No, it didn't. I jinxed it. Fuck. Right, new 5-minute candle with a gap up and no bottom wick. There's no way we are not reversing right now. And it's also a 15-minute. There's no way this is happening. GJ manipulating on the 1 minute. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. We're back in this now. We're back in this now, guys. Like up the stream. We're back in this now. We've got a couple things to go here. We've got a 5-minute with no bottom wick, which is the fair value gap, right? So there's a high chance we'll inverse this. I think this is a good target here. Very close to 4-hour highs. It is. This does not make any sense. This is probably our best bet now. Nice. Okay, get ready to take this. Get ready to take this trade, guys. Could just happen any minute. Literally. Any second. Pretty low risk to reward ratio, but I'm fine with that. This candle, come on. This candle. Come on. Euro JPY seems to be pushing up as well. I don't trade NASDAQ. Oh. Right. Oh, fuck. Already fucked it. Come on. They seem to be both correlated here. Right. Let's keep this momentum up. Come on. Because it is also a 15-minute with no bottom wick, so this could be pretty nice. Come on. Give us a push up, just a little push up. Come on. We need a big candle. We need a big blue candle. No. GJ could give us this though. No. Messing around here a lot. It's so annoying. Swiss franc JPY. Ooh. No, not really. Not anymore now. EU is consolidating again, but it's a bit like a weird one. So we'd want to manipulate down. Euro JPY is messing us around here. And GJ as well. Euro USD is manipulating down though. Ooh. This could be the play. This could be the move. This is messing around so much. Ugh. Okay, this is probably our setup now. Hey, I mean, if this doesn't play out, all right, come on, give us our entry. Check Bitcoin is falling. Yeah, that's not much here though. Do you trade fair value gaps? I use higher time frame fair value gaps sometimes, but I don't. It's mainly just IFVGs. like if we come into a 1 hour fair value gap, I'll look for like a 5-minute IFVG for the entry. That's the most I would trade fair value gaps. Just continuing down here. Right, guys, honestly, we are not getting anything right now. I will continue to look though, so if I do take anything, you will know if you're in the Discord. Let's just see how the next couple 1-minute candles play out here. If it continues down, we're just going to call it a day. But if it, could give us what we need. Yeah, that's not an entry, Emmy. You want IFG on the same time frame. This looks like it's continuing down. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, there's none here. For the target, I mean, you're still fine. We're probably going to target this 15-minute fair value gap here. But other than that, to be fair, we could look for a 15-minute entry on Bitcoin if we just invest this. Right then, let's just check EU really quick. Yeah, so lecture 3 of the Elite Trader series, it happens tonight, the final lecture of the Elite Trader series. If you've missed the other 2, you will still be able to get the recordings if you join now. Today is the last day you can join this, the last day you can get access to the recordings. After today, you will no longer be able to join. So if you don't want to miss this, if this is stuff I've never taught people before, I've never taught anyone, it's not in the course or anything, and so far the feedback seems to be extremely good. People are getting their value from it, but I mean, there's still a few spots left, so if you want to join, you can. There is still time, there is still space. It starts tonight at 7 p.m. I'll make an announcement in the Discord right now, but other than that, that is the end of this stream. As I said, tomorrow there's no stream, but there is a liquidity video, and Thursday is the next stream. So I'll see you all on Thursday. Have a good one, guys. And yeah. Oh, I was sick from that time, brother. No worries, Emmy. I mean, if you're ready to join, if you're feeling well now, you can join now and you'll still get the recordings. So if you were feeling sick, if you feel better now, you can still join now, so do not worry about that. Have a quick look at GJ. Shit, to be fair. Took those 4-hour highs. Oh shit. This could be an entry, here. Right, I'm in this. I got in this. Can't lie. We invest this and then retraced back to this fair value gap, and we're respecting it right now. So I'm pretty confident in this trade, especially with Elizabeth just saying there, we took the 4 hour and the daily highs. So I guess we're still in this. Right. Just took that liquidity there. Let's see if we can form a 1 minute fair value gap. This has happened so quickly. But I seen the IFVG, I seen this little accumulation, seen the IFVG, then seen we retraced. That's an amazing entry, much better entry. Let's see if we can get a fair value gap formed right here. If we can do that, I'm going to move straight to break even. Come on, hold the line, hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Come on. Do not fuck this up, GJ. Yes. Come on. Hold the fucking line. Right, okay. We all break even now. Boom. Risk free. Wow. This is insane. So we are break even now, but I'm going to keep my stop loss here just so we can calculate the risk to reward ratio, right? But we are break even, just to clarify, we are break even. We cannot lose this trade now. This gives us a 1.2. To be fair, we could just take full take profits here. I might just go for that, you know. I might just go for a 1.2 here. Or if we close 75% of that, what's 75% of 1.2? Half of it's 0.6, quarter of it's 0.3, that's 0.9. So if we just leave it to like here, we can take 75% here, which is 1%, and then let the rest run. That's what I'm going to do. So we're actually going to close 75% of the trade here, not full take profits. Right, come on, let's get it. Just another little, and I'm very happy. Just another little doomph. I think it's probably quicker to look at it on the MetaTrader. Oh, it's reversing. Come on. No. Nah, don't do that to us. Nah. Nah, come on. Don't be like that, GJ. Don't you dare do that to me. The love I've given you. To be fair, it hasn't actually took the liquidity yet. It hasn't actually took the low yet, so it's actually technically still got to go and take it out. Shit, come on. Come on. Don't do me like this, GJ. After the love, the respect that I've given you over the years, and you're going to do me like this. Five-minute no top wick. The disrespect that we're getting off GJ right now is not very nice. Like, I was gonna say maybe we were a little bit greedy trying to go here, but it hasn't took it out yet, so there is still time. But it's really fluctuating here. It is time for the Magna call, that is correct. Right, ready? Joof, 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 joof. Locked in place now. Locked in place. 75% of the trade, aka 1%, will be secured when we pass this blue line. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Boom. 75% has been secured. So that's at least 1% in the bag. We're now going to let the rest do its thing all the way down to here. Whoa. We need to lock the magnet back into place. Joof, 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 joof. Elizabeth, I love you so much. Come on. And GJ, I love you too. Like up the stream, come on. We're 1% secured and we're break even. We're not going to adjust our stop loss anymore. This is either going to hit our break even or our take profit. What a call. What a call. Let's journal this before we forget as well. I got called out for that. I got bullied for not journaling my trades. Let's just journal this before we forget. New page. GBPJPY sells. The bias obviously bearish. We just took daily highs and 4-hour highs. AMD, IFEG, higher time frame liquidity. Liquidity target was the other side of the accumulation. Time frame was on the 1. I'd give this an A+. It was a beautiful entry. 1,000 so far based on a 100k account. So it's at least a win. Took partials of 1%. So now we've closed 75%. We have 25% left on this. So we have a quarter left. So a quarter of 2.75. Let's just say it's 2.8. Half of that. What's that? 1.4. Half of that is 0.7. So the most we will get from this trade is 1.7R. Which I think, to be honest with you, we could have just got if we held down to there. Is that right? But anyway, we're going to let this run now. We're going to let this run off stream. It's either going to hit break even or hit our take profit. But we've secured 1% there. Wonderful end to the stream. Wonderful start to the week. You know, it's Tuesday, but this is obviously the first stream of the week. So wonderful start. And I will see you all in Thursday's stream. So have a good one, guys. Like up the stream if you haven't already. That was a beautiful trade. We're going to see how this eventually plays out now. But have a good one, guys. A few people dipped there because they thought the stream was ended, but we took a trade literally at the very end. But yeah, W secured. Have a good one, guys. I will see you all tomorrow or Thursday because tomorrow there's no stream. But remember, Elite Trader Series starts 7 p.m. tonight, right? The final piece of the puzzle, right? The final lecture. If you've joined late or you've been ill, like Emmy's been ill the past few days, you can still join and watch the previous lectures over because you'll get lifetime access to all of the recordings. So if you've been ill, you know, you've missed the first few, perfectly fine. There's still a few spots left. And yeah, 7 p.m. today. I'm going to make an announcement in just a second. Have a lovely rest of your day, guys, and I will see you all on Thursday.